Hello, everyone. Again, I supposed to do my homework and do research on the difference between podcast and live stream. Well, I didn't do it. So we decided to go live, and actually, it's going to be a version of my podcast, and actually, my first one. I named it Life No Labels. Um, Chad Friday is here. He is my guinea pig.
Hey, I'm gone now.
But I don't see you. You there?
Okay, stop it, I guess. Let's try again.
Am I live?
It's counting, yeah.
I don't know. Try to come back. Oh, it wouldn't work. You're trying this again to join. It's a different life. Oh, you can. I can make it. Yes. Here we go. All right. Technical.
Okay, super.
Okay. All right. Well, we're just trying to figure out. It's because you can hear me. You still can hear me. Are you on mute? You disappeared. You disappeared. You're back. I don't know.
Maybe it's the computer.
No. Computer is kind of.
Oh, it's because we're using the mic in. Is that on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Do you want to turn it
Yeah,
on?
just use your phone.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna turn it off.
The echo should be done.
Okay. I still hear because I can hear you on your phone, but the microphone is out. Microphone is out.
Okay, folks, technical difficulties. We are going to try this again.
Okay, so I'm trying to start my podcast, and I didn't do my homework, so we decided to go live, and the topic of this live stream, you all can see it. It's about uh, just life, no labels, and my guest is Chad Friday, and he will kindly agreed to talk about cancer and his journey. So I hope you all know about my friend Norma, my coworker, and that's why the topic of cancer is kind of the topic that's very touching for me. I'm going through the rough time right now myself as a friend. But there's his hint. He's sitting next to me, but we decided to go like using both phones and doing live stream. So, hi, Chad.
Hey, Helen.
How are
It's
you?
great to be here. Doing
Look,
great. Thank you.
look at your screen,
Oh,
not the
sorry.
screen. And
Zero media training.
yeah, so um, I have a couple questions. I wrote them down, but of course, not gonna follow what I wrote. Can you tell me how you see yourself before you got diagnosed? How have you seen yourself before you got diagnosed?
Well, great question. I guess I saw myself in the normal way that people growing up do. Get a girlfriend, get married, get a job, get a dog, get a house, and just do the normal life that you learn to grow up with. You grew up with, and that was happening before cancer. And I don't see that life anymore. That's not how I live life. Um, I see every day as a blessing now. I don't put labels on people or myself. I don't plan too much for the future, but I know my future will be great.
So we agreed that if any questions you don't want to answer, you not answer.
I
I'm
love
just like,
questions.
Paco, but, do you remember that the moment that you were diagnosed? Can you describe like the feelings?
I do remember I was in the doctor's office. She just gave me a dead stare face and told me and said, "Go to your parents and tell them right now and bring them back." And so I had to go back to work to see my dad. I was just numb the whole time. I didn't know what to think. I wasn't scared. I wasn't happy. It was just numb. There's just empty space in your head. You have nothing. You're not thinking about anything. It's more of a question like, what just happened? What do I have to do next? Told my dad. He hopped in my truck. We went back. He was very worried. I could tell on his face, but she gave me advice for the first thing to do, which was go have surgery tomorrow.
Like tomorrow.
So the next day I had to get my port put in. And then a week after that, I had to go get my testicle removed. And then it was just one thing at a time, so it wasn't overloading, it wasn't overwhelming. It was just checking off the list, get this done, get that done, get this done. And I looked at it as a task or a chore, like just do this first, do this second, and I never really worried about the cancer or dying. They said you got like 3 months to live. I was like, huh, nah.
How old were you when you were diagnosed?
I was 23 years old in 2008, and my parents were like, "Don't tell anybody, don't tell any of your friends." So I was like, called my best friend right after the second I got a chance, and I was like, "Why would I want people to know I'm going through this or have this issue?" And it's more of just having someone to talk to besides your family, because you want to vent, you want to have someone to talk to that's not about medical stuff. And
Why do you think your parents were against that you will be sharing that your diagnosis as your friends? Why do you think they were trying to
I think they were a little wiser than me because
protect you?
no, I just don't think I had all the information yet because the first day, and they didn't tell me this reason. I'm just thinking about this now, but they're probably like, you don't have all the information yet. You don't want to tell people the wrong thing or something that you don't have because I didn't have all the information yet. I just knew I had a couple months to live with cancer, and I didn't know what it was or what was going to happen. So I think they were just trying to saved me from having to re-explain myself to a bunch of people and not look dumb, I guess. Like,
Do you think was it because it was like the diagnosis was like because like it was testicular cancer or what, what just because of this kind of cancer, because it was kind of like very private, I would say. Do you think that's why, or it's just like general parents' instinct to protect the child?
I think they were trying to tell me hypothetically, like, don't get overloaded with people, don't distract yourself. You got things to do to get better, and you don't need everybody in your head talking your ear off and taking you off your course, taking you off your path and to recovery. And they were kind of right about that, but also people do respect your time and your health, and they're not going to shove themselves into your life when the least time that you need it.
Um, what was the hardest part of treatment you were going through?
I had the hardest part, absolutely 100%, was going through 4 months of chemo, 7 days a week, 8 hours a day, 1 week on, 1 week off, every Sunday, 8 hours a day. So that's 40, 48, 56 hours a week of chemo. And that was the worst part. Can't sleep, you can't eat, you throw up all day. You're just in pain the whole time. It's it will make you want to give up. It will make you want to. It will make you want to give up.
Who spent most of the time with you? And okay, that's the first question. Who was with you back in the time?
Who spent the most time with me?
Yeah,
I
who
would
was your
say
biggest supporter? Who was with you?
I would say my mom, because she drove me to chemo every day and back every day. Um, she supported me in every way possible. But I think the biggest part of recovery and going through chemo is getting your rest and not getting bothered and not having someone tend to your every need. You just need to sleep and let the drugs do the work. And the hardest part is just telling people, I don't need your help. I don't need anything. And thank you for your love and support, but I just need to rest. And
Hey Justin, hey Justin, baby. Thank you for your question. Why didn't you give up?
it's a great question, actually. I think it was the first thing that comes to mind is I don't want my parents to lose a child. They shouldn't. And you can just see the worry on families' faces. And you want to give them a life that they deserve to live. And you, talking to their friends and coworkers, you don't want them to have to say, I lost a child to cancer. So it's better to say he beat cancer than losing one. And I've seen my aunt lose a child, and didn't want that to happen. And it's a challenge. I like challenges. So
So, uh, what about your body? Did you feel like your body were adjusting, like any new strengths or weaknesses? What did you discover about your body going through this health?
well, when I started, I was 155 pounds, full of muscle. They said that's the only way I survived because I was athletic and in shape. But then I dropped down to 95 pounds. I couldn't walk. couldn't hold myself up. Um, I think that was one of the hardest changes is not being helpless, but weak. You're so weak you don't want to talk. It's every breath, every movement is just suffering. And that's through all the chemo. And after your chemo, it takes you months, a year to recover. After my chemo, I had to wait 1 year to get my surgery, my fourth one, because you just had to be at full strength to survive that one. So I think the body change was something that was eye opening. That you you can be weak physically, and it does take a lot of effort, resilience, and strength to build yourself back up.
So, what do you think is more important in this surviving thing, the body or the mind, or the both, or what do you think?
I think it's more of the mind. The body does have a part of it, but the mind. I never told myself I had cancer. I never talked about it when I had it. I just told myself every day, just another day, another day. You got about a year and a half, 2 years left. Just another day, get through it. And that day will come when you wake up and say, all right, it's over. And you got to have a positive mindset. And just one thing at a time. Don't overload yourself. Don't overload yourself. Don't think for the future. Don't think ahead. Just think day to day.
Um, were you in like a relationship? Did it challenge the relationship? If you've been in a relationship, like
Eh,
who faded, who became the real, the real person and showing up the real face.
I was in a relationship, and she worked a lot of hours. So my mom took care of me mostly, but she was very caring and took care of me. And I proposed to her halfway through the cancer and chemo, and so we did have a great relationship. It was very back and forth, and we just talked and everything was going to happen, and didn't project or try to come up with solutions or hypothetical situations. We just got to go with the real life every day. What's happening? How's it going? What do you do? What do you need to do? What can I do for you? Kind of thing.
So you are a survivor, and now is everything is back to normal.
Um, I believe so, but normal to every individual is going to be a little different. But because of my surgeries, I do hurt on my ribs from the spreading and surgeries. And
How many surgeries did you have?
one, two, three, four. One was 12 hours long, and I died on the table. And they brought me back to life. Yay!
Hey.
But I look forward to the surgeries actually, because I know I'd wake up not in pain. And it's the only thing I can really eat was Jello, so it's the only thing I could eat. Everything else just tasted metallic and un- unappetizing. Mm.
Okay.
But one of the other hardest things was at the hospital. Went to the bathroom and my hair started falling out, and that was just a different realization of what you're going through. You're like, okay, it's here, it's happening. You don't prepare for it, and after a couple of days, everything, all your hair is gone. you don't look at it in a negative way, or you're just surprised. Like, wow, it's pretty unreal. And it's sad at first, but then you're like, okay, this is what I have to deal with. This is what I have to live with for at least a while. So get used to it. Don't look at it in a negative way. It's working.
Um, Justin is asking, are you in pain constantly? You can read it on your.
Oh, Justin, thank you for the question. No, sir, I'm not in pain. I actually haven't been sick since my cancer. I've never been to the doctor since 2012. So, no pain. Except when the Packers lose.
Oh, it was a pain.
That was a lot of pain.
It was a lot of pain. Yes, I agree on that. Um, so how cancer changed you? What 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 what's going on?
It changed me. Thank you. It changed me for the better, actually. I look at life every day as a new day. Wake up happy, go to sleep happy, love every second. Not worried about the things around me, the noise, the distractions. Not worried about people that don't even affect my life. Don't worry about distractions or events. I mean, your happiness and your love for yourself is what you make it. And I stopped worrying about what other people thought, judgments, what their um, feelings were on certain topics, what their opinions were about me and other things in the world. And it just doesn't matter as long as you love yourself and you have morals and you're not going around being fake. You're true to yourself every day, honestly, because you just don't want to use that energy up for anything other than loving life. There's no reason or want to use that energy for anything negative or to put yourself in situations that you're not going to be happy about or be proud of.
You guys have any questions you would like to ask? Because it's the time right now to um, ask you questions, and we have chat here. Yeah, under 100 tables, pounds, yes, still fully active. That's great. Yeah, that's great.
Thank you,
So,
Jesse.
yeah, let's wait for questions. And uh, like I was talking about Norma, and I was interviewing her, and then I asked you to write her like a message because you really want to hear from somebody who has been through the same pain and fear. And what would you advise to somebody who was newly diagnosed with cancer? What would you advise?
I would advise to first acknowledge it and accept it. Don't give yourself the option that you can lose or be defeated. Only give yourself the option that you will beat it and not to worry.
It's
I
hard.
mean,
It's hard
it's
not
very
to
it's,
worry.
it's a mental game. It really is, and you come out mentally stronger. You come out mentally prepared for anything after this. After cancer, you're pretty much mentally prepared for anything that comes at you. You don't overthink it. You don't try to find the answers. You just go with the flow. You don't go searching for cures or try to undermine your diagnosis. You acknowledge it, accept it, and defeat it.
Read the question. Just to know.
Did I contemplate death? Death. I actually did not. I actually mm, told myself at the very beginning that death is not an option, and I never thought about it one day after that. And the only way I would die is if I allowed it and gave up. But you gotta look for the adventure, what comes after. Every day's an adventure. And do you want to have those adventures or do you just want to give up? I want to have those adventures every day.
You remember, are you guys okay? I think so.
We got our guard dog here.
Yeah, Dylan, I think we're okay. And today I have a guest, Chad, who is a cancer survivor, and I'm going through sickness of my friend. So it's like I supposed to be a supporter, but it looks like I'm a weak side, and I'm looking for support here.
Yeah,
Um,
going through cancer as the patient, the support comes from not doing too much. Like one text, even if they don't respond, it's just you're so weak. You don't even want to hold your phone. You don't want to think. You just want to go away from the pain. Try to sleep. But they're seeing your text, they'll see your phone calls, and it means something to them. But not responding, not hearing a response, or not being communicated with is nothing about you or your supports. Them just they're gonna think in a different way when it's over.
guys, we have a great live stream, Burning in the Fire. Um, if
For
you,
New Year's,
yeah, for New Year, Chad came up with this idea that we can write something what we would like to get rid of for the next year, and we were doing that. We burned stuff we want to get rid of. So whenever you have time, you can just look through this live stream. But why I'm mentioning that live stream, it was because before we started, um, you told me that do I have something? Um, what did you say? Do I have something to um, like to peace myself, to find the
something to
peace?
get
This
rid of,
No, it's not to get rid of.
to
It's
come
just
into
like
peace with.
to come, yeah, to come to peace with something like, and you would help me. You said you would create the what energy. So you think you have ability to do it, or how it works?
Oh, I think anybody can do it. Something that's been bugging you that you've done or haven't come to terms with, you can write it down, physically say it out loud, watch it leave your words in your head, and once it's out of your head, you want to watch it burn, watch it go into the sky, and feel that feeling of relief and no more burden, no more doubts, no more pain, no more suffering. I've done it a few times and I can't remember what I worried about for over a decade or two, but you have to be committed and trust that the process works.
Yeah. Um, I think at that moment I was literally like, "Oh no, I'm doing good," and then Yeah, I told you, I just want to confess it here too because it makes me feel better. One of my managers, like we have yearly like review, whatever, and they ask me who I don't like to work with. Um, and I said that I don't like to work with my friend Norma because she's sick and I don't want her to go into the sick patient's room. And I don't want her to do heavy duty work. I don't want her to lift the patients. I'm worrying about her get sicker. I don't want her to catch infection. I don't want her to be tired at the end of the 12 hours. And uh, I was just like, I'm a selfish bitch. That's because I have to do all that work by myself. And it's still bothering me. I have that feeling that it's just not right. I think that people who are sick, they shouldn't come to work. They should have ability to stay home or at the hospital, get their treatment, and not worry about coming to work and paying bills. And that's my next question would be, what about bills? How expensive was your treatment?
Well, I went bankrupt. I my surgeries were $400,000, and my health insurance company dropped me right after that. So I went bankrupt. Um, I lost my condo, lost my vehicle, pretty much lost everything. um, I had to start from scratch, hit rock bottom. Doesn't matter how you get to rock bottom, but I hit it from cancer, and building yourself back up gives you a strength and a power that you can live with and use for the rest of your life. Because no matter how difficult it is, as long as you try, you're okay with failure. Because you'll succeed more times than you fail.
Did you talk to God?
Every day, God and my higher power, get me through this day, one more day. Get me through this day, one more day. Get me through this day, one more day. Every day I woke up, let this pain go away. I didn't take any medication. I don't do that. I just used my mindset the whole time. Took the chemo drugs if I had to, but I didn't take any what they call opiates.
Opiates,
I
yeah.
didn't take any of those things. I didn't take any painkillers. Um, so I just tried to deal with pain, and it was very difficult. So praying that pain would go away is the best thing I could do. Well, yeah, I mean, definitely pray to your higher power, talk to God every day when you're going through that. Not for it to go away, for it to heal, just get me through this day. One more day.
Hi, Fenton. Welcome. We have a live stream trying to learn how to do podcasts, and the topic is, as you can see, about Chad's journey. Um,
Congratulations on your first podcast.
well, it's not a podcast; it's still a live stream, and I still need to work on. But yeah, we're live, and we're alive.
I'll
Um,
be
yeah, okay, come back. Don't leave me alone.
right.
Yeah, there is echo because we're sitting in the same room and we're trying to do two screens. So that's why there is echo. The topic is about cancer. The topic is how cancer can change people's life besides of killing them. Sorry. And if you want it to be a podcast, then it's a podcast. um, so that's a topic. My friend Chad, he's cancer survivor, and I have a friend Norma who is sick currently. This stage 4 cancer as well, and it's bothering me. Also, I want to talk about cancer. I want to talk about every aspect that how cancer and any kind of uh, disease, I would say mostly like terminal diagnose can affect the person and the person's life.
And you were talking about support earlier. I just thought about something. I asked for support from different people, family, friends, when I truly needed it. Phone call, conversation, please bring some food or this type of drink, certain drink, something that you're craving. And 100% of the time, whoever you called upon or I called upon was there for me. But it wasn't every day. It wasn't once a week. Maybe once every couple of weeks. Something that I just needed at the time, and I knew it would help me, bring me more peace and the healing that I needed for that day. And they never felt sorry for me. They were always happy to do it because a lot of people will want to do everything for you, and when you're healing, it's what you need at the time, at the moment, in that day, and it's very important to heal by yourself and only ask for help when you truly 100% need it for your recovery.
There's a question for you.
How did you turn from 95 pounds to having a successful life? Well, it took a long time. I had to learn to walk again. I had to get a new job. I applied to jobs for months. Um, learn how to socialize again. Learn how to speak pretty much because you're quiet the whole time through that. You can't really talk through chemo. Your words are jumbled up. Your mind's cloudy, foggy. And I'm not gonna lie. To this day, what is it? 2008. 18 years later, my mind's still foggy. It's not. I would say my mind's 100%, but I don't think other people would. But it makes you who you are. It makes you yourself, your individual, your identity. And I think learning to be me and being okay with it and love being me and who I am, laugh at myself and learn things and do what you like. Hobbies. I love metal detecting. I love history. I love surfing. I love golf. I love everything.
Justin said, I drink way too much. It's time to put it down. That's what we said today and decided to do the podcast.
Well, you already got through the first step admitting it.
How long were you down? That's
How long was I down? 2008 to 2012. Surgery, chemo 6 months pretty much. 2 surgeries the first year, and then I had to wait a whole year for my 4th surgery that took out 3 feet of tumors, and they're so rare I had to sign an NDA and have them shipped around the world to medical facilities to be studied. And they said I'm the only second person since 1989 to survive that type of cancer.
So you are my hero, Chad Friday. There you go. I wish they would give people some kind of recognition for surviving.
And I think it's great. Blood. So each one had 1 hour for their special type of surgery. And it took them months to come up with a plan. Long time. They had a year to plan for it, but it took a long time. And to sign off on that surgery, you're not allowed to have surgery for 10 hours, I think, right? Was it law?
Yeah,
And they had to get special permission to have mine to go over 12.
yeah, because it's a long time to keep person under
Yeah, so I had to
anesthesia.
get special admittance and
So,
approval.
did you use like any disability, anything, like
Honestly, if you just put $20 a month, go to the hospital and put $20 a month on your bills, they're gone in months.
Hmm.
We just restarted our life. Mine did.
Wow. What?
Oh, mine just reset for some reason.
Hmm?
Mine's at 14 seconds.
I don't know. What are you talking about? You just reset. Okay. Well, you're still here. It's just reset. That's it. Here we go.
Did I meet God? No, I think we all already met him every day. We're all God, or can be. We are gods in our own right. We have God inside of every one of us. I mean, your atoms are 14 billion years old, so you're 14 billion years old. You've had a lot of time on this earth.
Hmm.
I think the biggest part is going to sleep every night with a smile, waking up with a smile, and doing things for others.
Well, since you've been here, you've done a lot of things in my house, so I appreciate it.
Well, I get to see you smile when I do it, so
Yeah, it was very happy
you
smile.
can't beat
Just
that smile.
to look like at my backyard and um, the organized books and shelves and oh my goodness, that's amazing. It's great. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot.
It's my pleasure.
Thank
I don't mind
you.
showing off my repertoire and my skills.
Doing things for others. Yep. Yep.
I mean, when you're doing things for others in your community, you're making your life better because you
Yeah.
know everybody around you is going to have a better energy, a better vibration, a higher conscience, and it doesn't matter if they don't respond or respond negatively because it will impact every person if you're positive. Doesn't matter how, don't worry about how or if it's successful, it does impact everything around you. How you act.
What are your skills? Um, that's I was planning to do another podcast about Chad's work. So wait for it, okay? It will be next live stream. Maybe we will do it tomorrow. Maybe finally I'll do something about podcast. But Chad brought his old computer, right? And the old filming about his Okay, you tell it. What?
So my skills are I'm great at puzzles.
No, I'm talking
I'm a
about your work.
great water skier and wakeboarder. I'm good at golf. I'm great at everything. I'm great at failing too.
I'm not at chess.
I'm great at getting beat at chess.
He's great to be beat at
I
chess.
am I'm an animal specialist. I do behavioral modification, neonate husbandry, rescue rehab, and I'm also certified in 14 semiconductor tools to build semiconductor microchips. I can manage, I can train. I also am a captain on a boat for dredge ship companies. I do water sampling. And I also, what else?
Oh, you're a great cook.
I am a great cook only because I make everything with love, and everything with love tastes better. It's scientifically proven.
Yep. Taste your food. Wash your hands.
Smell your food. Taste your food.
Smell your food. Oh, actually, I discovered like a great channel, cooking channel, and it's so easy because it's only like 5 ingredients, and it's just oh my god,
It's called the Jamie Oliver channel if you guys have Samsung TV.
that's a great one. Now I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to that food channel, so I'm gonna gain weight.
Helen loves me and you love it. Oh, Justin, thank you. I'm glad you love it. I love it more. Just kidding. We can love it the same.
Yep. Well, if you guys have no more questions, what you would like to say just about this episode, about this live stream? Because I want to come back. Sorry, I'm like trying to say that next one will be about Chad's work, and we will try to show you videos because it's amazing. Not too many people were able to be in an environment like he used to work and work with animals and dolphins, and it's really cool. But
I just want to close with after cancer effects. And you psychologically can't put yourself in a hole thinking what's life going to be like after I survive or after I beat cancer, because will I get stronger? Will I have all my senses? Because my senses after cancer and all the white blood cell injections, 15-20 vision, I can hear like a dog. I can hear dog whistles. And my senses have never been more strengthened, enlightened, heightened. You're very aware. I can see in the dark now.
so you were not able to see in the dark before?
Not as good as I can now. You're very aware. Your senses become very heightened. Um, don't worry about sleep because you won't sleep. I sleep like 3 hours a night.
That's not true.
Mm,
3 hours plus 3 hours plus 3 hours and plus 3 hours.
I like taking naps during the day. But you do take a long time to fall asleep after chemo and all that stuff. It does take a long time. I don't think it's because of the chemo drugs or anything psychologically. I think it's just because you don't want to miss something amazing that could happen while you're sleeping.
There are a question for you, Mr. Chud.
The Navy San Diego Dolphin thing. My dad actually did the Navy Dolphins, trained them for them, and he has worked in San Diego a few times. He brought killer whales there from Alaska. He saved them from extinction because the World War II pilots were using them for target practice before they went on their missions. They killed the killer whale pods. So my dad started a breeding program at SeaWorld and transported penguins and killer whales and hurt and sick animals. And that's 98% of SeaWorld's animals are born there. They're not taken from the wild. So, and they'd probably be extinct if they didn't do that. So it's a good thing. Hyper alert, exactly. Hyperactive alert. Like, I hear everything. Everything. That's why you can't sleep too, because you hear every crack in the house, every little bird, everything that goes by.
Oh, that's a good thing. I have 2 bathrooms. So.
Well, you cue snore. I like listening to that.
Yeah. Oh, you never heard that before. Are you talking about maybe? About what?
Probably the target practice in the ocean.
Oh.
What else? If you got a problem, I can solve it.
About the orcas.
Yeah, very true. Because they couldn't risk using what are they called, dummy ships, or for target practice, because they needed every source they could have. So they used animals for practice.
Hmm.
Until they started running out. They're like, well, what are we going to use for target practice?
Okay.
Helen, do you have any more questions?
No, I think that's about your cancer surviving journey. I think some of my questions, they were pretty rough. So thank you for answering. And thank you for doing live stream with me, and thank you for your support, because actually I'm using and abusing you with my content for my channel. So I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Thank you.
I still contemplate about the word survivor.
Okay.
I don't know how to say this, but
Okay.
I'm the winner, it's the loser. I beat it fair and square.
Okay. That's great.
I wouldn't call it surviving, because people do that every day. You survive. If you survive a day, you're a survivor. A lot of people don't survive. And that's through illness, sickness, food, famine, disease. If you get through a day, you're a survivor, no matter what. So I like to think of it as a win in the book for me. Cancer lost, I won, haha. Suck it.
That's a good ending. I love it. I love it.
God bless you too, Justin.
Okay, guys. Thank you for joining us here, and we will be back because I'm on my days off. Chad is on his vacation between his jobs.
Hey, I'm on vacation.
I'm on
Every single
vacation.
day, 'cause I love my vacation.
Yeah. So have a good night. Bye.
Much love.